Thank you for joining me this afternoon. The time is currently 6:26 p.m. Central, 7:26 p.m. Eastern, and you have a live look at a tornado-warned storm currently moving through Roseboro, North Carolina. This is a very decently rotating storm here that has been rotating for quite a while, and it does have the very real capability to produce a tornado. So if you are included in this warning, make sure you are getting indoors and away from windows and on the lowest floor possible. Mr. Storm is here, and he's also watching Young Sheldon clips. So how are those?
I'm not watching that. I'll look at the storm.
But anyway, we have a tornado warning there in North Carolina, right? But we also have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect across the country. We got some in Kentucky, some in Kansas, some in Nebraska, some in North Carolina, some in South Dakota.
Is that contamination?
That's contamination.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, is that a CC drop?
No, you can tell because there's a little spike on it. That's not a CC drop. But anyway, we do have several other severe thunderstorms across the country. The most concentrated area of storms is likely going to be across parts of the Deep South, areas like Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, where we do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect. This includes areas like Nashville, Huntsville, Florence, Clarksville, Murfreesboro, and all those areas in between. We've also got several flash flood warnings out there today. We got 3 of those, some in Tennessee, North Carolina, Indiana, Kentucky, and even a considerable flash flood warning out here in Raleigh, North Carolina, right? This is life-threatening flash flooding, heavy rain-producing flash flooding, estimated by radar there in Raleigh, North Carolina. So if you're in Raleigh, stay alive, don't drive, turn around, don't drown. Another area where we do have a flash flood warning is here on this storm that is kind of sitting around the Indiana-Kentucky border. I've been watching this for a while, and not only is it producing some flash flooding, but also a little bit of rotation. The rotation's nothing to write home about at this point, though, but it was a little bit more intense earlier. There's kind of a cluster of special weather statements with that storm, and the other flash flood warning that we do have is off to the west of Clarksville here, where we do have some flash flooding occurring in the Dover area in Tennessee, alright? So, once again, the main focus for right now is going to be our ongoing tornado warning. This includes the city of Clinton in North Carolina, so if you're in Clinton, make sure, again, you're getting indoors, away from windows, and on the lowest floor possible, as that is a tornado-warned storm there.
Davis?
Yeah.
Your friend Azul has a question in chat.
Oh, Azul? Hold on. Let me pull up stream chat here. What did he say?
Once again, the main
what the Sigma? Hello, Texas Chili Ball Edits. Hey, Ethan, are you gonna send me that, instrumental for, the song? We're working on a project. Kind of.
That's cool.
But yeah. If anybody does have any questions about their location, make sure to leave those down below. Again, right over Roseboro right now is kind of where that area of rotation is at the moment. Maybe. That's a no right there.
Can you pin my comment?
Where's your comment? Oh, yeah. How silly.
How silly. That's some decent rotation going on right there.
Yeah, it does. This did previously have a tornado warning back in the Fayetteville area, and, I was kind of holding off because I kind of figured some more intense stuff was going to pop off in the coming hours, but it's kind of seeming like that's not going to be the case here. I'm not going to say today was totally, like a bust. We did have quite a few severe storms, actually, but no tornadoes. That is not Angels in the Sky. That is Mr. Storm.
The weird part about this is that there's literally, no hail with this tornado warning.
Yeah, I mean, this storm is it's just barely even, producing heavy rain and lightning. But, the tornado threat, it is there with it, so it may not seem like a very intense storm. But again, with that new velocity scan, actually, it's rotating even better now. We're talking about wind gusts around 75 miles per hour with this area of rotation now, so even without a tornado. This is still going to be a damaging to destructive wind threat here, heading for the Snow Hill area. Going to kind of ride south of Highway 24 there towards Concord, Bonnetsville, Piney Ridge, Beulah, and eventually Southern Clinton. You should stay after the live coverage and talk to fans. I might actually do that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Sometimes whenever there's a lull period in the weather, I do that, but I don't know. Right now it's decently active. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning up in South Dakota. This is for ping pong ball sized hail near the winter area. We did actually have a storm that produced golf ball sized hail in northern Nebraska today. Now that's in South Dakota near Rosebud. And we actually do have a storm here in northeastern Nebraska that's kind of popped off here over the last few scans. It's got a very large hail core. This does have a special weather statement with it. This is for 50-mile-per-hour winds and nickel-sized hail. Take a look at the vertically integrated liquid. We can definitely see quite a bit of a hail signature there. So we'll have to watch out for that one. If you're in that warning, again, make sure you are getting indoors at the very least. Let's see here. Again, I mean, you can really see our tornado warning storm here. All right, this was, how's the weather in New York? You have a buddy that lives there. I mean, fine, Mr. Storm could report on that for you. He's in the New York area.
It's rainy and warm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting a lot for New York. Other than just some typical rain showers. Maybe in northern, like, upstate New York, we got some storms rolling in with some small hail and gusty winds, but for the most part, like, NYC's fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just switched mics.
Okay. Yeah, I could definitely tell a difference.
How silly.
I think he was trolling. I think he was talking about you. Why do they call it a special weather statement? I mean, it's basically, they use special weather statements for lots of different situations. Sometimes if there is excessive heat, but it's not quite enough to warrant an excessive heat warning, that's what they'll do. Usually special weather statements are for things that don't quite deserve the warning that that threat may be associated with.
Yeah, they're pretty common. I've been under one that was for 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail.
Yeah, we were under one a few weeks ago. Alright, so your rotation continues there now over the Snow Hill area in North Carolina. So again, if you're in this area, please do be taking shelter immediately. As far out as Clinton.
That's moving towards Clinton. Clinton's pretty popular, so if this were to drop a tornado, which it might, but I mean, we don't know yet, then it would probably get dangerously close to Clinton. So you gotta get in your safe spot.
Yeah, especially like the southern side of Clinton. If you send me the OG version of the instrumentals, it'll get more views, trust. Honestly, I'm fine with either version. I don't really care since it's not going to be like my big music career debut. I'm not doing a music career, it's this one song. You were under one a few days ago?
I think he's talking about a special weather statement.
Yeah, he's out here in the Houston area, I do believe.
Yeah, he said he's under a air quality alert.
Really?
I didn't realize they do have one.
I don't see an air quality alert anywhere.
No, if you look at the National Weather Service homepage, they're on there.
Oh. You'll mix the vocals to be fire? Bet. Alrighty. So again, if you're just now tuning in, we do have a tornado warning for the city of Clinton, North Carolina. We do have a rotating supercell capable of producing a tornado and wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. So if you're in this area, you should be seeking shelter immediately on the lowest floor of a building, away from windows, in an interior room. Here in this area.
This storm has really strengthened in the past few minutes. Like, it just went from nothing that was really impressive to now a tornado capable severe thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Check up on the Huntsville storms here. I know we have some viewers in the Huntsville area, and they did just get slammed by a pretty decent line. This storm is special weather statement warned for 40-mile-per-hour winds and nickel-sized hail. We could actually bring up some live cams here. We'll bring up the Phil Campbell one. Mr. Storm and I were looking at this earlier, and it was pretty insanely dark. And you can see it's still pretty ominous, and they just got drenched. You can clearly tell there. That storm's now northeast of Haleyville, capable of producing 40-mile-per-hour winds and half-inch hail. And it's actually been rotating a little bit, and there's a little area of inflow, which is why I looked to see if it was rotating there, and it is. So look out for that one. The tornado threat for today is on the lower side of things.
on
Yeah.
the back edge of the line on the Phil Campbell cam.
Yeah. So we'll bring up the Phil Campbell cam. Let's see, what's another good one to bring up here? We'll bring up this one here in DeKalb County, Tennessee. Whoa, that's an ominous view.
Dang, they did get soaked, yeah.
For sure.
Fayetteville has been hit today by a storm. That was the one we're talking about now.
Yeah, originally this was off from the Fayetteville area and it was tornado warning, so they just went through this.
That looks interesting, that cam you just pulled up.
Yeah. I'd say the Fayetteville storm, though, was even more intense earlier. Now it's kind of chilling, but still, again, is rotating pretty dangerously here, southeast of Snow Hill, south of Concord. So, again, make sure you are taking cover there. Again, we do have a little bit of clear inflow there on this storm as well. So, this definitely is trying to rotate. We really were not. Can you have mod? Sure. I try not to add too many mods, but, I know Ethan in real life, so I know he's not going to do anything.
That's good. Welcome to the team.
The team, if that's what you can even call this.
Yeah. I'm a mod. So am I. Is there like another level of moderators, or are we on the top one already?
There is one that's like managing moderator, but that's like where people can actually like edit the stream and stuff, and just in case, like I don't want anybody to like troll.
I could do that for you if you trust me.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll
Yeah. I could update stream titles for you and make thumbnails for you and stuff.
You sent the beat? Let's see it. Let me check BandLab. I'm gonna edit it with iMovie just to make him mad because he hates iMovie. Oh, he did send it. Okay, I'm gonna download that. You know what? I'll not be too disgraceful. I'll download it on my computer later instead of just doing it on my iPad.
So, Davis, what radar product do you look at for the hail again?
The vertically integrated liquid.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, but can't the managing mods, like, mess with the stream and stuff, Ethan?
Yeah. Got 10 people in here. Everybody like the stream?
I should leak it on live? I don't know if that's a great idea.
Yeah. Ethan.
What? Yeah, I'm looking at it here, and it says standard mods can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout, and then the managing moderator can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live, and also has capabilities of standard moderators. Oh, so I guess it's not that different.
Yeah, but if you're up for it, I'll be sure to work for you.
You'll work for me.
Yeah. You don't have to pay me. It's on me.
Thanks.
I've been a sub for a while, so I kind of should get it, but you don't have to give it to me.
No, don't delete it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll give him standard mod and just see how he does for a little bit. I don't want to add too many moderators, but again, he tunes in for a lot of the streams, so.
Yeah, he does. Texas Chili Balladets is one of the OG viewers.
Ethan.
Monster face.
I don't think Mr. Storm likes Boy with Uke.
Okay. I think that's somebody that Davis knows.
What? I mean, I know who it is, but no, I don't know him.
Wait. Oh, it's Azul.
What do you mean?
He's the boy with the uke.
No, there's an actual. He's gonna laugh at you for that. There's an actual creator called Boy with Uke. That's like famous.
Oh. Oh wow, it's raining along the Phil Campbell, Alabama camp, and it's windy.
I knew he was gonna laugh at you for that.
Please don't spam. Okay, alright, I get it. It's funny, but oh gosh. I've never heard of the boy with the uke.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has now been issued. That is for Tripp, Todd, and Millette counties in South Dakota. Sorry, that is the wrong one. The new one is actually for Jackson and Madison counties, Alabama. This is for the storm near Huntsville. It has now been upgraded from a special weather statement to a severe thunderstorm warning now. So, it's for 1 inch in diameter hail and 60 mile per hour damaging wind gusts. If you are in that area, make sure to move indoors immediately. I did not have the alert sound ready. I had my Radar Omega one on, but I didn't have a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued sound. So, I mean, it's a little late, but I guess I'll go ahead and play that now.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Use the one that Ryan Hoyle uses.
No, I just use a regular old text-to-speech thing. I just use the Google Translate thing, and I just click the sound button, and it just pronounces whatever you put in, so it's basically just text-to-speech. But I don't think you can change the voice uses with that, but... Wow, the DeKalb County 911 cam, that line of storm sweeping through it is getting drenched right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Looks like we've also got some gusty winds of sorts.
Yeah, it's shaking the cam a little bit.
It's 25 mile per hour gusts peak there in Smithville, where that is. Let's take a look at the one just to the north of it. This one recorded a 28 mile per hour gust just to the north of it. So we're talking 25 to 30 mile per hour winds associated with this entire line, but the more intense part of it is going to be down here to the south where, I mean, if you get into like northeast Alabama, this line is capable of producing, 60 mile per hour winds near the Scottsboro area. So again, that's the area we're more concerned about for a severe weather threat. 1 inch hail and 60 mile per hour winds should give me access to the account so I can help with thumbnails and logos and stuff. I'll think about it. I mean, you did.
Yeah,
He yeah, Ethan. He did used to make thumbnails for me.
I'll make thumbnails for you. Oh, wow, that cam is really getting drenched.
Yeah. Let's see what the wind gust counter's up to. Yeah, 25 mile per hour wind still, 31 on the one just to the north of it. So the Smithville area did just get some gusty winds, some loose objects, man, had just gotten blown around. But honestly, at this point, I do think that this specific line of storms, you've gotten a lot better. I believe you. I do think that this specific line of storms is weakening, but there is kind of a one behind this that's about to come in that's kind of intense here. Near the Lexington area, that is currently special weather statement warned for 40 mile per hour winds and pea-sized hail. It's been kind of increasing here a little bit, it looks like. And now a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So, that is for Duplin County, North Carolina. That is an extension for our storm here that just moved through the Clinton area, or is about to move through Clinton. This is still rotating, so we'll have to see if they carry the tornado warning on or not, but at least 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are still associated with this storm, so Canansville and Warsaw, you are included in that, so look out for that. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Indeed. North Carolina's getting hit hard, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, North Carolina is probably our most active state right now, other than maybe Tennessee and Alabama.
It's almost like they have their own surface low.
Yeah, it's... Oh my gosh. There's a severe thunderstorm warning for this itty-bitty cell. It's kind of been growing out here on the North-South Carolina border. It's just been kind of growing, and it's an itty-bitty thing, and it was even smaller when the warning got issued. But it has the tornado possible tag. It is rotating a little bit there near Fair Bluff. So look out for that for sure. Where those reds and green colors meet, that's your area of rotation there. Velocity couplet over Highway 76. Let's see here. Our storms in the Evansville area are continuing to just barely rotate, but again, I think the main threat with those are going to be gusty winds, heavy rain, small hail, and even flooding rains at some points, torrential rain. Again, weak, brief, weak, brief funnel clouds, could be associated with this storm here on the Indiana-Kentucky border, so we'll have to watch that one. This little cell here, this is actually, not exactly in my area. I'm not going to exactly, obviously, leak my IP address, but it's in my general vicinity, and it is actually kind of popping off here over the past few scans. Areas like southeast Illinois, southwest Indiana, they're going to have a little bit of convection potential here. We're talking about this little corridor having the threat for strong to maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm. But even if you're not getting a strong storm out of that or whatever, showers are definitely a common theme out here in this area.
Dave, so are you getting close to being monetized?
I am actually. Let's see here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just need to complete my watch hours. I've had enough subs for a while. Well, let's see. I know these streams are helping out a lot.
Yeah, because you hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, you only need 500 now to monetize.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just need to finish mine, too.
Yeah, I have 2/3 of my watch hours done. How many do you have?
I have like 800 watch hours.
Oh. The problem is you have to get it over a 365-day span. In 2016, you got a funnel cloud. Luckily, it didn't touch the ground. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, funnel clouds are usually pretty interesting to, get a video of, obviously. So, what's it gonna do? We really don't know. You can look at the radar here in Clinton and, see that there's at least the potential for something there, but it's not the same as just actually watching a funnel cloud drop down, I feel like. Hold on, let me try something here. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a live look from, as I like to call it, the weather house.
Your weather house?
Exactly. So there's a live look at that right now. You can see we got those clouds off in the distance. But overall, I mean, it's not terrible out. I mean, it's honestly kind of beautiful right now. Sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, yeah. asking if you were talking about your weather house, and then you put it on.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, our storm northwest of Cherry Grove again is continuing to rotate there.
We've
Again.
also gotten green skies here before. Yeah, that's when you see green skies. That's because of the hail.
Yeah, a lot of people assume that different colored skies automatically mean tornado. That's not really how it works, but sometimes if you see a storm with a different color sky, there could be a tornado associated with it. That just usually indicates that storms are very strong. Oh, wow. Speaking of storms, again, southern North Carolina here, we've got a couple of storms that are really starting to rotate. There's this one south of Bladensboro. This has got a really impressive velocity couplet, considering it's really barely even a thunderstorm. I'd just call that a heavy rainfall shower there. And that actually is actively producing a tornado. Okay, we have a tornado on the ground. Look near Wyatt's Crossroads. Look at near Wyatt's Crossroads in North Carolina. There's a CC drop on top of velocity couplet. This is an unwarned tornado. New severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. So let me play the alert
A
sound.
new severe thunderstorm warning.
It's
has
the
been
one
issued.
crossing the border.
No, not that one. This is a different one. This is a tornado on the ground. This is unwarned. This is near Wyatt's Crossroads. If you watch the stream, you'll see what I'm talking about. Again, this is an unwarned tornado.
Oh, here we go.
And now we got a new tornado warning. That's not even for that storm. This is for the one down here. So Cerro Gordo, your area now, this is a new tornado warning. But again, that's not even the one I was talking about that's actively producing a tornado. That's this one up here, guys. Again, that is a tornado. That is confirmed. There's no question.
Yeah, that is definitely on the ground.
So again, there's not a warning polygon for this. I'm going to kind of have to make my own. Let's kind of see. Again, this is an unwarned tornado, guys. This is not good. It's been here for a few minutes, actually, it looks like. It's moving northeast. Yeah, unwarned, that's bad for sure.
It's north of the tornado warning?
Yeah, this. All right, you see this on my stream?
Yeah. Oh. I see it now.
So this little storm here, if you're in this little blue box that I just drew, you should treat this like a tornado warning. Wooten's Crossroads, Clarkton, please get to your tornado safe spot. Again, this is an unwarned active tornado. This is the first confirmed tornado of the day. Again, this is a confirmed tornado.
This is doing damage near Mount Olive.
Yeah, wait, are we talking about the same one?
Yeah, it's the unwarned one.
Near Wooten's
No, I'm talking about
Crossroads?
the one you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We are talking about the same one.
Still a good CC drop there, so it's doing damage. So it's definitely strong enough to lift debris pretty significantly up in the air. You can see those more intense colors. That's the higher the debris is going up in the sky.
Yeah, this is a pretty healthy tornado, too. It's been on the ground for about 5 minutes, according to the CC drop. There's the tornado warning for that. For some reason, it's only radar indicated. But this is definitely a tornado on the ground.
It will, I'm assuming it'll probably get upgraded to observed.
So, Wooten's Crossroads, Clarkton, Abbotsburg, Bluefield, Clark's Crossroads, Mount Olive, Bladden Springs, Farmers Union, Rico, Elton, Rosendale, Baltimore. They drew a huge polygon out for this for a good reason, because, again, this is an active tornado on the ground, and this is going to head right for Wooten's Crossroads. So, again, please do run to your safe spot there. I mean, this is coming in within minutes. I know you just got the alert on your phone. Within seconds, even, I would say, in the Wooten's Crossroads area. I know you just got the alert on your phone, probably out here, but this is
still definitely on the ground, but I'm just saying that it weakened pretty considerably because you can see the correlation coefficient and velocity just got a little bit less intense.
Yeah, but that is still definitely a tornado on the ground, obviously.
Yep.
Alright, so again, you need to get into your tornado safe spot right now out here. We're going to go ahead and quad box. So, there's your CC drop. That's the debris being lifted up into the atmosphere.
You want me to upgrade your title, or I mean, update your title?
Already did.
Oh, okay.
You just need a refresh.
Upgrade your title.
Upgrade my title. So again, there's the debris being lifted up by this tornado. There's the velocity couplet, the wind's rotating to form that tornado. We have the reflectivity up here.
We have 3 tornado warnings.
Yeah, all in North Carolina here. Yeah, the one down to the southwest of this originally was looking like the more intense one, but now, I mean, this has just kind of popped off. And again, somehow this is radar indicated, but this is definitely a tornado. There's no question about that, and this is still on the ground, heading for Wooten's Crossroads. At the very least, this is a weak tornado.
Probably a little rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the debris signature is not nearly as impressive, but you should definitely still treat this as a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, if you take it back a few correlation coefficient scans, you can see it was kind of more intense whenever we first saw this here. Again, in between White's Crossroads and Wooten's Crossroad, this was more intense. It looks like, according to this debris signature here, the first moment that we really saw something was around 6:49. It's now 6:57, and this is still on the ground. So it's been on the ground for about 8 minutes now.
Yeah, and the average tornado is on the ground for 10 minutes.
Yeah, so this is a pretty decent tracking tornado here. Decently tracking tornado.
Yeah.
Again, all
This
these...
could be crossing Wonders Store Road, going up towards Curtis Branch. Looks like there's like a park there, and then it's going towards James B. White Highway North.
Yeah, all
There are
these...
2 homes in the way.
All these little crossroads area, you need to be getting to shelter. New CC scan still on the ground.
It's going towards Mill Branch. You guys gotta make sure that you are in your safe spot.
Yeah, for sure. Again, somehow this is only radar indicated. But that's definitely a tornado on the ground. Once again, there's no question about that. And again, this is continuing.
Tornado warning.
Yeah, that's good. Because, I mean, a lot of people assume that tornado warning means tornado already on the ground, so that they probably can't tell a difference here.
Yeah.
So let's
Oh,
treat
there's
this.
some pretty sharp rotation to the southwest of the storm we're watching now.
Yeah. My funny story, my science teacher was trying to explain what the difference between a tornado warning and a tornado watch was, because he didn't know I was into weather, but he was trying to explain to me what the difference was, and he said that a tornado watch meant that there was one somewhere in your state, and a warning meant that there was one in your county. I was like,
Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I didn't say that, but I was like,
Tornado watch means that the conditions are right for potential for a tornado in your area.
and then the warning means that there's either one on the ground or there could be one drop at any second. We're assuming due to radar imagery or maybe a report of a funnel. By the way, this is still on the ground here. So now, this is actually longer tracking than most tornadoes. This dropped down at, I believe, 49. Yeah, 6:49. Now it's still on the ground as of 6:59. So I guess 10 minutes, but still on the ground here.
Riding the highway, going towards Page Road and Hart Road. South Page Road as well. Clarkton has a few streets. Yeah, there's a lot of homes in Clarkton. So if you're in Clarkton, you gotta take cover now because this is coming up pretty fast.
Yeah, I looked up the population of Clarkton, and it's about 800, so it's not a massive town, but...
Still, people could be at risk.
Yep. kind of a pretty rural area here. Luckily, I mean, most of North Carolina, I was saying this earlier to Mr. Storm, most of North Carolina is extremely populated. This is one of the tiny corners of the state where there's like nothing out here, so that's good.
Yeah, we got lucky with this one.
Again, right now this is southeast of Wooten's Crossroads, most likely. Alright, still a little bit of a debris signature there, but I mean, it's just barely there. This thing's probably definitely roping out, but again, it's been on the ground for about 12 minutes. So, I mean, it was definitely a decent tornado there, and again, unfortunately, I mean, it never got the proper warning label there from the National Weather Service, but luckily I did notice that. We did call that out. Otherwise, that could have been bad.
The rotation is so broad at this point.
Yeah, and the CC drop is minimal. But again, you should continue to be in your safe spot here because this is still an ongoing tornado, most likely.
It is now entering James B. White Highway North, and it does look like a few homes are now being impacted as we speak. I'll probably continue up the road for a few, maybe like a mile or two. Or actually, probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks to me like it's roping out, but again, even if this has already lifted, which I don't think it has, there's still debris in the atmosphere here at the very least. So again, you should continue to be in your tornado safe spot right now. Actually, this may have lifted because the CC drop no longer matches up with the velocity couplets. This may just be debris from the tornado previously. I don't think this is new debris, especially since it's a lighter signature.
Riding the highway for about 1,155 yards if it's still on the ground.
You're very specific there. Alright, this is lifted now at this point.
1,500 and some yards.
But again, we are still on a tornado warning. Yeah, first tornado of the day. I'm kind of glad we went live at this time. We've been live here for over half an hour now.
You think we should end it off just,
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's no more storms that are rotating, like, super impressively. We do have 6 severe warnings, but again, a lot of those are associated with the Carolina storms here, which again, the Carolinas have kind of unexpectedly popped off today. The area where we just had that tornado was actually in the marginal risk of severe weather, which I don't even think they were in the 2% tornado risk. So that was kind of a surprise tornado there, but yeah, I do think this is probably a good point to end off the stream while we no longer have a tornado on the ground. We will be back later if any more tornadoes do touch down. Ethan wants us to chat with fans for a little bit. We'll do that for a little bit.
Alright.
If anybody has any questions.
It's Mr. Storm.
Mr. Storm.
I can't believe I just said that.
Alright, we're going to throw a poll here in chat.
Alright, let's do it.
Pineapple on pizza, good or bad?
Oh. Everyone vote. Let's go.
You made a logo for me?
50-50. Oh, come on. Dad, please. Good. Who is saying good?
We got 2 votes for good, 1 vote for bad.
Who is saying good? Pineapple is a fruit. Pizza is... Oh my gosh. Is everyone just against me on this thing?
I don't know. I just think pineapple is actually bad in general. I don't even like pineapple at all. I know most people do.
If you guys are being honest, you're kind of weird because I've never met like a bunch of people that prefer pineapple on pizza.
Dang, Mr. Storm just going off on the chat here.
Yeah, I'm pretty mad at you guys. No, I'm just joking.
You drew it, and you'll probably redo it if you want me to. I'll just, you'll have to send me it first. I'm not super picky, though. If somebody makes me a logo for free, I mean, I'm not gonna, be like, oh, this sucks.
Wait, Davis, can I make a poll?
Sure, if it'll let you.
Okay, I think you have to, you have to make me a level whatever moderator.
Oh, a managing moderator? Here, let's see.
Yeah.
How do we change
Never
that?
really a fan of it. Thank you, Texas Chili Ball Edits. That is a real person right there. Votes are in. 75% of you guys said good, so that's 3 of you guys, and then 1 of us said it was bad.
Yeah, I don't like pineapple.
Yeah, my math is right. Okay.
Alright, we'll go ahead and end that poll. Alright, I made you a managing moderator, so see if it'll let you make one now. If not, I'll just make it for you.
Let me see. Let's see, okay. How do you make a poll?
There should be a little plus button next to where you go to chat.
Oh. Let me refresh and...
Yeah, I just now made you one, so... I had to remove you and then make you one, because I didn't know how to just upgrade you.
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't show up on here.
You may not even be able to do it. What's your poll?
Okay, what was stronger, Mayfield or Rolling Fork?
Okay.
Both high MDF4s. Yeah.
Alright, there we go. I think Mr. Storm's muted up here.
I have to depart.
Oh, okay.
So I'll see you guys later.
Everybody's choosing Rolling Fork.
Alright. See you guys.
See ya. So now they decide to upgrade the tornado warning to observed. Now they decide to do that, huh? They decide to do that after the tornado's already freaking lifted? I mean, apparently as of 2 minutes ago, this is still on the ground. That could be a debris signature. I saw that a scan go. That could actually still be a debris signature. We're going to stay live here. That actually might be what that is. If you look, you see it got very, very faint, and I thought it entirely went away. Never really went away entirely. And then it's kind of picked back up here. I kind of believe this is still an ongoing tornado. I don't think this ever lifted. If it did, it lifted very briefly, because as of 2 minutes ago, this is back on the ground. So, again, we're back now on a tornado on the ground, so we're going to continue to stay live here. We're not going to end off here like I thought we were. So again, Clarkton, you need to get to your safe place right now. All right, you got minutes at best here on the to the south of Clarkton specifically. Hopefully, this stays south of the city. I think that's or the town. I think that's a good possibility. Yeah, everybody said Rolling Fork was stronger. I don't know, man. I just feel like Mayfield was so it tracked for so much longer. I think overall Mayfield probably did more damage, but like. If we're just talking peak wind gust in general, Rolling Fork may have been stronger. Possibly. Alright, let's do another one. We'll do one that's non-weather related, so that any non-weather heads in here, Azul, can answer these. Let's see. Alright, Here we go. Here we go. Alright, I'm making one right now. Dang it. It only let me do 4 options, but I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here. Alright, how do you like your steak? If you like it rare, just type in chat. And we'll account for that, because I can only do 4 options with the poll system. Medium rare. I'm a medium rare guy myself. Like if you don't pick medium rare on top the best, I'd agree. See, that could actually be a debris signature. I think we still have an ongoing tornado here, you guys, south of Clarkton. So again, you be in your safe spot. Elkton could unfortunately take a direct hit from this, actually. Luckily, Elkton's not massive, but I will say the town of Elkton, North Carolina, actually does have, let's see here, about, whoops, wrong town. Elkton, North Carolina. Keeps wanting to look up Elkin. Elkton may not actually be a town. Just a little thing. Medium, well done. Alright, we got votes kind of for everything here. We got people that are doing well done. I feel like you either like it, one way or the other. Like, it's a very, most people that I met like it either blue rare or extremely well done. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of a medium rare guy. I've eaten well done steak, and I mean, if you like eating shoe leather, then good for you, but that's just not my thing personally. Making controversial steak takes here on the Davis Does Weather channel after hours. No, I'm just kidding. I do want to kind of, I'll keep doing polls, but I do want to continue to focus on this because, again, this is a confirmed tornado on the ground near Clarkton, North Carolina, I do believe. So, alright, chat, we're going to end that poll. Kind of seems like we keep getting 3 voters, everyone, so once I see 3 voters, we'll end the polls. Alright, let's see one that's not food related. Okay, here we go. Let's do... Alright. Music genres. If you have a different one, just feel free to type it in chat. If yours isn't on the poll option there, again, unfortunately, I can only do 4 with the YouTube poll system. So we've already got a vote in. The vote is for country. Now we got one for pop. Let's see here. Alright, it looks like this tornado's lifted. Finally. I don't know if it lifted again or if it was the first one. It's funk. Okay, I'm just not gonna let you put that kind of stuff in chat there, Ethan. Yeah, a little too far. Just a little bit. Alright, we'll end off that one. Electro Swing, the Fortnite song. I don't even play Fortnite, but I know that's what that is. Let's see here. Bro, as soon as this stream ends, I am getting to work on that Restless cover. Let's do it. Again, we may have some sort of weak tornado on the ground here still, southeast of Clarkton, crossing over Highway 211 at the minute. Over the Elkton Swamp area. Again, in between Elkton and Clarkton, this will cross Highway 211 if this is still on the ground here, which it definitely could be. Again, I'm going back and forth on whether or not these are debris signatures. If they are, they're very light, very weak, but that's just because there's not a lot of stuff to pick up out here, I feel like. Again, we may still have an active tornado on the ground here. It's just not really a strong one in general either. Like 1920s jazz. And you add a bit of, like, pop, I guess. Am I getting trolled? Is that a reference I don't understand? I know Electro Swing, like the Fortnite song. I feel like there's definitely some joke that I'm not getting here. If we do have a tornado, it's located right in there. Once again, in between Elkton and Clarkton, North Carolina at the minute. Again, crossing over Highway 211 right now. Still a possible tornado on the ground here. So keep the stream going, the live stream going. By the way, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. If that works, I don't know. I'm extremely busy tomorrow. Tomorrow's my graduation, so if it works out, 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time tomorrow will be the hurricane coverage forecast stream. I'm actually going to change that right now to 8 p.m. because I didn't realize how busy I'd be tomorrow. I thought 6 p.m. would have been a fine hour, but no, now that I kind of think about it, I got a lot of stuff going on, so we're actually going to go ahead and change that to 8 p.m. right now. I scheduled this out like a month in the future, so I didn't realize this would be my final day of school, but the 15th is my final day, also known as tomorrow. No, it's a real type of music, but I didn't know that's a Fortnite song. Thank you, grab card. Okay, so let's just kind of throw this in here. 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Hopefully that works. If not, we'll go 9 p.m. But tomorrow evening, we are going to be doing our... Thank you, Psy Animates. We're going to be doing our hurricane coverage trailer. We're going to talk about how I'm going to cover these hurricanes. I'm going to not make a hurricane forecast, but we're going to talk about what I think is going to happen this hurricane season. It's going to be a bunch of fun, so make sure to tune into that. Yes, I'm very excited about graduating. I am done with middle school. I don't know, I've heard mixed thoughts about high school. Some people love it, some people don't. So we'll see how it works out for me. But yeah, tomorrow is my final day of middle school. So that's nice. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. And then also I was going to say, during that stream, after I kind of talk about my hurricane plans, we're also going to turn that into a severe weather stream because we have 2 slight risks of severe weather tomorrow. One of them being centered across parts of the central and southern plains, the other being across parts of central Florida. All right. And the main threat is going to be damaging winds and large hail with those storm systems, but an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out by any means necessary. So again, we're going to be watching for that, and then we're also going to be here live on Thursday covering severe weather because we got another slight risk across parts of central Texas and North Texas. And then, guys, as far out as Friday, we're going to be here covering severe weather. You're going into 8th grade? That sucks. Hello, Airborne. I don't know, 8th grade wasn't terrible. 7th grade was my least favorite year for sure. The 7th grade just sucked. For me, at least. That was an awful voice crack. But yeah, we're on the grind, guys. I mean, we've been live every day for like the past 3 weeks now, and it's not stopping anytime soon. Multiple times a day we've been live usually as well. In this instance, we just had one really long stream instead of multiple small streams. But yeah. Wow, we do have some damaging winds, or at least gusty winds associated with our special weather statement line here. Gusts up to 50 miles per hour. On the southern side of this, 60 mile per hour winds. You're in the slight risk. For which day, if you don't mind me asking. But yeah, we're guaranteeing more streams as far as Friday now. I mean, I really thought we were going to get a break soon, but nope. And I imagine Saturday and Sunday will get a slight risk too, because those days are looking pretty intense, and same thing with Monday, actually, even. So, whew, it's going to be big. We're actually going to have a hurricane potential on Monday, under a marginal risk for Thursday. I don't know, Is the Spring, Texas area in that? Spring, Texas is not in the slight risk on Thursday. That'd be the marginal risk. I'm in 8th grade right now. You're under tomorrow's slight risk? Gotcha. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm in 8th grade, so I'm going to be graduating. I'm a high schooler as of the end of tomorrow. Just can't believe it. Time flies, man. It really does. Guys, I'm so torn on whether or not this is a debris signature still. If it is, this is an incredibly long tracking tornado, but super weak. It's weird. I feel like we'd get some more debris if it was, because this tracked through an area that has homes. But it could just be a weak tornado, so we don't know. Again, you need to be in your safe place right now in this area. This tornado warning is going to be let to expire, it looks like here. the storm's completely moved out of the warning box, so you're good if you're under that warning, and it's not really rotating as much anymore. You thought I was much younger? No. I sound kind of younger than I actually am. If you look back like 2 years ago, though, at my older videos, I sounded like an actual squeaker. And I was a 6th grader 2 years ago. I sounded like I was about 7. My voice has dropped a little bit since then. Actually, a significant amount, but it's... You can still kind of tell I'm young, obviously. Mr. Storm is 12. Made a PFP, send me access in DMs, and you'll make a banner to trust. I don't understand. Wait, hold on. Wait, did you send it to me? I don't have the logo or whatever. Oh, I can't add access to my account. I don't think I can do that. Unless I'm mistaken. Puberty. That's a weird comment, but okay. I'm 14. Alrighty. You are right now? Oh, okay. You're sitting next to me. Gotcha. That's Skibbity. Very Skibbity, Ohio among us. Sussy Vodka Imposter Mode. At 3 a.m. You're 13? Mr. Storm is 12, actually. Again, there's your... If that's a debris signature, it's a very weak one. I mean, there's just going to be some plastic bags or something flying around out there at this point. Again, this could still be a tornado on the ground, though, so we got to continue live coverage here. We've been live for about an hour now. You thought I was 12 to 13? You sent it? Let me see. Alright, yeah, I got it. Thank you. I kind of like that. Let's see. I'll save that to my photos. Actually, I don't know. I'll post it on my community tab, and I'll have a vote if people like that PFP better or the one I have now. Actually, I don't think I can do that. My image polls have been glitching. Oh, well. We have 17 people watching. Wow. That's close to a record for my streams. I think I've had like 21 max before. 17 is crazy, you guys. I do want to thank you all for the support. I know it's cliche, it's cringy. I do it every stream at this point, but seriously, guys. Here's my once per stream moment where I thank you guys for this support recently. It's been crazy, obviously. And again, guys, we're live every day for about an hour. Whether that be multiple, shorter streams or one longer stream like it ended up being today. Just covering severe weather here. Again, the first half was relatively boring, but we stayed live to see if anything popped off, and it did this time around. Sometimes it doesn't, but it did today. Can't believe they rated Alabama tornado the EF3. The one near Hennegar, it doesn't surprise me. I was kind of thinking EF2, but that doesn't totally shock me. Yeah, we are at a lot of viewers. Again, thank you guys for the support, and again, I do want to remind you all, since y'all are here, make sure to turn on the notification bell for my stream tomorrow. Currently, the plan time is 8 p.m. Central Daylight. We're going to be talking about hurricane season and how I'm going to cover it, but it may get changed to 9 p.m. because I'm very busy tomorrow. Again, originally it was going to be at 6 p.m., but I scheduled that like over a month out, so I didn't know at all if I was going to be free at that time because I didn't realize that that was the same day as my graduation at that point. The Athens one? Wait, this one? This was an EF3? Dude, that's shocking. I would have guessed, like, one high-end EF1, low-end EF2. EF3? Did it really? I thought only the Hennegar one got rated EF3. That's crazy. Alright, then. Yeah, northern and northeastern Alabama got hit hard recently. Everywhere's been getting hit hard. We had 4 days in a row where we had a tornado emergency. By the way, the tornado warning has been removed for that storm now, or it's expired. One or the other. I think it got removed, though. Yeah, I mean, tornado emergencies are rare, guys. We usually go about a 6 month period without any, and then we got 4 days in a row, and just a couple weeks before that, we had two tornado emergency storms, but they got multiple warnings for each. But yeah, over the past few weeks, we've technically had like 8 tornado emergencies, I think. That's just crazy, guys. Technically, I mean, it would be 6 if you're only counting like separate tornadoes, but jeez, dude. In a 3-week period. And we went 6 months almost without getting any. We went like 5 months. We had 1 in Tennessee and then 5 months without any. Then we get 6 in 3 weeks. This has been one of the more active tornado seasons we've had in the past few years, you guys. Seriously. Chris Ott, I am 14. Alrighty, Roo. This tornado warning expires in 3 minutes, so we'll see what they do with it. I do think it'll get reissued, but probably as radar indicated. And if that is the case, we'll go ahead and end off stream coverage here. Because, again, guys, we've been live for an hour at this point. I've got other stuff to do tonight, so. And, I mean, it's very unlikely at this point that is a tornado. But you need to treat it like one still, because it is a tornado warning. Yes, I am in 8th grade. I'm graduating tomorrow. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in to this live stream. I'm glad Ethan asked us to stay live. Yeah, that was crazy with all those emergencies. I'm glad Azul asked us to stay live for chat coverage with fans because there ended up being that tornado still on the ground. So thank you to him. Thank you to Mr. Storm for covering this about the first half of the stream with me. And I'll see you all in the next